Hey everybody, welcome back to the Limitless series. Tonya is back with another question for us. Tonya, what you got for me today?
I call it my chicken flap. My arms are, I can get bigger in my arms and I'd love to do that, but it's the flappy bit there that I'm looking for specific exercises to help tone that. So those are my questions. Thanks in advance.
Loose skin under your triceps. Well, let me tell you, this is basically every female's frustration. In fact, this morning on our morning walk, my daughter even said, feel like I have strong arms, but look at this, Mom. And then she points to her triceps. And I said, yes, that's your tricep, dear. And you can see we all have a little bit of a little hang there. The difference is when you know that it's filled with muscle or when you know that it is extra skin. And I know that you've gone through a weight loss, and one of the weight loss challenges is dealing with that extra skin. Now the good news is over time, a lot of that is going to shrink back up, tighten back up, and look nice and toned. But there's a couple things you can do to really help that process along. Staying hydrated, number one. So if you can keep your body hydrated and keep your skin, a little more stretchy and hydrated, I guess, would be kind of the best way to put it. So drink enough water every day for sure. As a fitness instructor, I really can't say that enough. Well, I did do some research to see if there's creams and things like that, and they're all just kind of, oh yeah, it kind of works, it doesn't work. So there's really not a cream that you could use for it. Some people have taken collagen, so that's what you'll find in a lot of the lotions is it's collagen-based lotion, and they say it's going to help tighten up your skin. But in reality, it doesn't, because the collagen needs to come from inside your body, and that's why some people have smoother skin and some people have more wrinkles. I mean, look at, I don't have a lot of collagen going on up here, so it's just a wrinkled nightmare, which is the same idea that happens when you have loose skin under your arms. It's just the collagen hasn't been there to help firm that skin up yet. Some of the other things you can do, of course, involve exercise. And when you start to fill out your arms, that's going to fill out some of that extra skin. So I've got a couple of exercises to show you. Obviously triceps, because that's going to target that main area. But I want to show you a good bicep exercise as well. So you've got a couple that I'm going to show you here. And also anytime you can work shoulders as well, that just the whole entire upper arm area is going to work together to help you with that. So let me show you what I've got for you today. All right, of course, the most basic and the easiest, because it doesn't require any equipment, exercise that you can do for the back of your arm or those triceps are dips. So I have a chair here. I'm just going to scoop myself off the chair. Make sure that my arms are comfortable and that I'm not way out here putting any strain on my shoulders. Press those elbows straight back and bring it up. Now I'm doing the most basic, so the way to make this harder is just to take your legs out further. Hopefully that airplane is not getting in the way of hearing us here. All right, so what you'll want to do is, depending on how you're feeling, I would start with basic. I would do 8 or 10 of those and see how you're feeling. And then you're going to want to go do a bicep exercise. Now, I don't actually have weights, so what I do a lot of times is I use cans, soup cans or cans of vegetables, that type of thing. I've also been known to grab a gallon of milk out of the fridge as well. And you can do the same thing just seated where you are. Hold whatever object you've got. Press your elbow against your leg to give you some stability, and just bicep curl. So the fun thing with this is you can actually do this without any weights at all, and it's going to take a lot longer to build up that muscle. So if you've got heavier weights, grab those, or gallons of milk or whatever. But all you have to do to really feel those biceps is slow this exercise down, and you're going to feel those biceps engage, and keep it slow as you take it down, so you keep that bicep engaged and working the whole entire time. So I'd probably say to start out with, depending on how heavy of an item you're using, 8 to 10 reps again. Now you're going to go back and do those the tricep dips. Same, if you did 10 before, give me 10 again, and just the same thing, press those elbows back, and once again you'll do biceps. Now of course you're going to want to do both arms before you go back to your tricep dips. So that's one series of exercises you can do without having any equipment at all, just having a chair and something you pull out of your pantry or your fridge. All right, a couple more I'm going to show you. Hold that thought. Let me get set up for it. All right, as I said, I don't have any weights, but what I do have are a set of Liebert equalizers right here, and I absolutely love, love, love these. Never mind the fact that I'm an ambassador. If you're interested in getting a set, I can get you a discount on it, so reach out and let me know. I have a discount code for you. Forget all that, because a lot of this you can do using equipment that you have at home. First one I'm going to show you is for triceps again. So I have a towel for my knees. I'm going to put my hands on the bar here. Now, I want to make sure that I can do a plank position, because this is also nice to work on that core, your abs and thighs and everything else. So what you're going to do is hold that position, drop your elbows down, bring your forehead to the bar, and press it back up. So you drop it down and press it back up. I will tell you, these, depending on your body position, are harder than the tricep dips that I showed you first. So I say you can do that without even having this piece of equipment. If you have a countertop, you can do that with a countertop, or if you put a chair against a wall and it's kind of the right height, you could do the same exercise with that as well. So the whole idea is just to drop those elbows down, press it up, and you're pressing your entire body weight, so it's amazing. So once again, start with a minimum of 10 or a minimum of 8, and if you want to bump that up, you can. Alternate that with pull-ups. And I might use a mat under this, but I don't really care today 'cause it's a nice day. So I want to do bicep pull-ups. So my hands are going to be here, okay? And I'm going to bring my feet in just to make it a little bit easier. And all I'm going to do is just simply pull up and bring it back down. Pull up and bring it back down. And once again, you're going to do 8 to 10 of those, and then come back and do set 2 of your triceps, and go back and do set 2. I can't remember if I've mentioned this already, but I would encourage you definitely to do 3 sets. So whether you're doing the chair exercises or you're doing the EQ exercises, give yourself 3 sets. The pull-ups are a little bit harder if you don't have an EQ. Sometimes I've tried to get creative and use chairs, and you really need someone to sit in the chair so it doesn't fall over, that kind of thing. But hopefully that helps you out. And of course, if you don't have that, you could always do the tricep press on a different surface, and then sit down and get your bicep curls going as well. Now, the final thing I want to tell you is don't get discouraged. Keep drinking that water, keep exercising, keep that cardio, everything else that I know that you do, keep all that up. And you are going to see some change in definition in your arm, and that definition is going to change what you see when you lift your arm up. It'll be tighter, it'll be more shapely, and it's going to look beautiful just like you are. Thank you so much. We are not going to let that extra skin limit anything that you're doing. And everybody else, thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you're learning a lot from this series. Keep those questions coming. I'm hoping to do 12 of these, and I think I'm on 7 maybe. I don't know. So really I'm in need of a few more questions. So share this with your friends. Send me their questions. Send me your questions. And stop back soon for more Limitless series. Thanks, guys.